Hey folks, Rod's here. We're going to do a soap review today. Crowne Crane Kingsmen. This is a relatively new company established in June of 2016 by Carl and Liz. I think both of them spent many years in the IT profession before wanting to retire and do something more rewarding for themselves. So they opened up Crowne Crane LLC. I believe they've been making soaps, bath soaps, shave soaps for a lot longer than the company's been established, but they finally went live in June 2016. So they make tallow soap, vegan soap, and a whole plethora of other bath products. So as always, link for their website will be below if you are interested in checking them out. Along with that, today we'll be taking off the whiskers with the Dovo Bismarck. This is the faux mother of pearl scales. We'll be using the 24mm AP Shave Co cashmere. This is mounted in a former Shave Revolution handle. And we'll finish the shave off with English leather. Let me get the brush loaded up and we'll come back and we'll talk about the scent. You can see there 15 seconds was plenty of load time. Scent on this is mid to strong and is a classic English type blend. Citrus top notes with a mid notes of frankincense and myrrh, and then some base notes of vanilla, sandalwood, and patchouli. The entire bouquet is very warming. This is an appropriate scent for a cooler, rainy day. But it's nice enough to be used year round. It's tough to, for me at least, it's tough to pick out any singular part of the scent because the blend is so well distributed. It kind of just becomes its own thing. Similar scents in the artisan space, or the soap space I should say, are TOBS, Jermyn Street, as well as this reminds me a lot of that Cooper and French Sandalwood and Amber that I reviewed a few weeks ago. So let me finish the lather process here off camera and we'll come back and we'll talk about the performance. Alright, let's put this Dovo to use. So the performance on this soap blew me away. I've been test lathering it for well over a week now, and I'm absolutely surprised that this company is not more well known, because the performance of this soap is very good across the board. Very good cushion, very good lather density, voluminous lather, very good slickness, very good residual slickness, and very good post shave. So when I use that term very good, what I mean by that is it's noticeably better than the majority of the metrics in any particular soap base, whether it's vegan, oh, got a little cut, whether it's vegan, tallow, basically just better than the majority of the soap bases. So It's been a pleasure to shave with. It's been a pleasure to test lather with. I really commend them for putting forward a really good soap base. If I had to compare this to other well-known soap bases, definitely I would put this in the category with something like Bufflehead Shave Soap or Through the Fire Fine Crafts. Performs very similar to those two soaps. Let me get this shave finished up here off camera, and we'll come back and we'll do some final thoughts. Alrighty, let's get this English lather on here and wrap up this shave. The continuance of the shave was great. Both the dome shave as well as the second pass on the face. The Crowne Crane performs extremely well, as I mentioned during the performance. If I had to give any advice whatsoever, I'd tell you that the packaging should be improved. As is with most wet shavers, I tend to throw lather in water. Not on purpose, but it does happen. And as you can see during that shave, some water got on this label, and it's clearly not waterproof. Looks like it was just done on an inkjet printer. Tub's nice though. Loads, leaves plenty of room for loading, so maybe improve those labels. Ingredients on the bottom look to be waterproof, at least that I can tell. So just a little room for improvement there. If you like what you see, check out Crowne Crane. Again, I'm surprised they're not more widely popular than they are in the hobbyist community, because the performance is right up there. Thanks all for watching. Appreciate your continued support. Have a good evening.